All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Lucky Lauren Murphy. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatiana Suarez.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Murphy, a former wildland firefighter. Her story well documented to a lot of mixed martial arts fans. Had issues with drugs and alcohol, overcame all of them, and has realized a lot of success in the UFC. Very close fights against Sarah McMahon and Liz Carmouche. The narrative on her UFC career could be very different if those decisions had gone her way. Murphy got into the sport initially after taking her son to a jiu-jitsu class. And there's a takedown attempt.
Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hook there. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, punches and bunches. Frantic pace early on to this one. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, well timed with the knee to the head.
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, with authority to the body. That knee might have landed there. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. It doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it. Beautiful body kick. Oh, nice teeth now.
Nicely done. All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. I would think a lot of options at her disposal offensively.
Yeah, she's got all the options. All she needs to do is be patient. Drop elbows, drop big punches. Just really start to lay into your...
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Fighters back to their feet here. Try to establish that jab. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Just missed on the front kick there. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nice inside trick there. Oh, that was nice. Oh, good defense, yes. Full side control now.
Murphy getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up here.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. But for the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Oh, look, she got a dart.
That Darce is tight.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position. Oh, right to the mount.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here. It's tight. She's working hard for the armbar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands. And she's almost there. She's advancing, and the fight's coming back in her direction. Who's going to get it here?
Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke was very tight.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did. And she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass and get good ground and pound off.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Nice body kick there.
Great job blocking that shot.
All right, so an interesting approach out of her tonight, to say the least. Right out of the chute, it seemed as though she was reluctant to wrestle, despite the fact that that's her base.
Yeah, it's a lack of effort. She does not want to put the effort out there. Maybe tax the cardio, knowing that the takedowns won't be easy. But even though they're not easy, you still have to attempt them if you want to win a fight. Right now, she is really limiting her chances.
Oh, nice timing as she gets inside and gets the takedown.
That was nice.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top position here, DC. What are you trying to do with your legs to maintain control of that arm?
You know, you got to take the knee, slide it over the top of one of the arms, so that when they're bridging and turning, the arm is just going up and down your shin. Blocked by your ankle, blocked by your knee. That's how you keep them there, and you maintain the underhook on the other side. So you control one part with your knee.
Attempting a choke now.
Got it very tight. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
Suarez is in half guard now.
Dominant position attained by her.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Great defense to stay safe.
Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
She knew she had the advantage on the ground. Now she has shown how dominant she can be, and now her opponent's starting to swell.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, her opponent had to know these elbows would be coming, but maybe not with this type of volume and accuracy.
You think elbows may come, and they may be one at a time, but she's throwing them in combination. Another takedown lands.
Ooh, she could get the submission here. Oh, great reversal in a top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Murphy. All right, she's in full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Murphy's in half guard. Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions. trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, beautiful reversal on the ground, and now she's got the dominant position. Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Murphy. Oh, nice job to get the takedown late in the round. Certainly not resting on her laurels here as we wind it down in this round.
She's a grinder. She's going to take it on in the beginning of the round, middle, and the end. You have to know that you will be constantly under attack from this wrestle-heavy approach. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of... Oh, this could do it. Wow, what a head kick.
Great job blocking that punch.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land those punches to try to knock her out.
Suarez is in half guard.
Nice transition.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. I would think a lot of options at her disposal offensively.
Yeah, she's got all the options. All she needs to do is be patient. Drop elbows, drop big punches. Just really start to lay into your opponent, but do it in a way that you don't lose all the work that you put in to gaining such a dominant position.
All right, so the narrative remains the same. She is just wearing it up.
Oh, core attack. Yup.
Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Like the arm might end the fight, instead she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in the submission defense.
Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and they seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Immediately gets the underhook. The judo toss there. Judo 101. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Can't get a good awareness by the defensive fighter. Still pursuing the submission here.
She's a grinder, man. She's working hard.
Suarez is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
She just keeps on targeting that swollen area, and it keeps on getting worse.
Might get the TKO here. Man! Well, her grappling has been very... Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. How is she not tapping?
I have no idea.
Just to take the words out of your mouth, she gets out.
Unbelievable that she was able to survive this. It looked like the fight was over.
Oh, man, she landed again. Same spot, same result. Don't want to take too many more of those. Suarez is trying for a Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Can she escape? Oh, she can.
She was able to straighten that arm, work the other arm all the way through to get her chest back to the mat. Great job.
Oh, she's got that submission locked in tight. And there it is! The winner by submission.
Jeez Louise.
What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Tatiana Suarez.
Well, how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point.